Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 14th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far, but it is a great Tuesday evening. I hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country. Your local forecast is included. Also, the current watch and warning advisory map for your currently across the nation for your location. Also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day 2, 3, 4, and 5, and take a look at the weather radar toward the end of the video as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see high pressure still remains in charge in the southeastern U.S. Got a little clipper system moving across North Carolina, but nothing to write home about, just bringing a few clouds but no precipitation. As you can see, precipitation and moisture in the upper levels of the atmosphere over here in Newfoundland, New Brunswick, to Maine, to New York State, down to Pennsylvania, also over here in Ohio, then again up here South Canada, stretching over here toward Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, also down towards areas of Illinois, all the way back into Texas, down into Mexico, also over here across areas of Colorado and Wyoming, also through the Dakotas. Then got another storm system here moving into the northwestern U.S. across British Columbia, also down into Washington and Oregon State, which will move into portion of California and then trek to the east, southeast as we continue to roll forward. Alright, let's take a look at the weather map here, and we'll show you the what the weather features showing for your Wednesday looks like. We got mixed precipitation, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, also Utah, Wyoming, Montana. You can see pockets of heavy snow over here in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and also into western Montana. A little bit in portions of Wyoming and southwestern Montana as well. Got some freezing rain possible right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Got some shower activity across Montana and northwestern North Dakota. Thunderstorms and showers from Texas to Nebraska to South Dakota to Wisconsin, Michigan, Lake Huron, over toward New York State, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, back down toward Arkansas. Got some severe weather from Oklahoma, North Texas also areas, to Kansas, to Missouri, to Iowa, to Wisconsin, to Illinois. Got some heavy rain, flash flooding over Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, over toward Ohio. More severe weather also in the portion of Ohio and Pennsylvania. Shower activity up here across Maine, stretching into New Brunswick, also northern Vermont, and also up here around northern Michigan, northern Wisconsin, and into Lake Superior. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's roll on into your Thursday forecast now. You can roll out something like this here across the board, and you can see the weather features up well. Low pressure over South Canada, stretching into areas of South Dakota. Another low pressure system over here in areas of Wyoming, down to southern California, Nevada. Another cold low pressure system over areas of Idaho. Alright, we got mixed precipitation, Washington, Oregon, also Montana, portion of California, Nevada, Utah, to Colorado, to Wyoming, to Montana, to North and South Dakota. Freezing rain possible over North Dakota, South Canada. Pockets of heavy snow over here in Wyoming, Idaho. More snow flying in South Canada through Montana, portion of Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, and Nevada, and northern Utah areas as well. Got a little bit of shower activity up here around the South Dakota, Minnesota border. Northern Minnesota, thunderstorms and shower from Texas to Louisiana, to Arkansas, to Ohio, Michigan, areas of New York State, over toward Maine, West Virginia, Tennessee, portion of Alabama, Mississippi. Shower activity up here around Lake Superior, southern Lake Superior, northern Michigan, Wisconsin, also northwestern Lake Huron. Eastern Lake Huron got some thunderstorms and shower activity over Maine and New Brunswick areas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, we got some winter storm warning, winter weather advisory for areas of Washington, Oregon State. Freeze watches in effect there. Wind advisory for portion of Oregon, Northern California, Nevada, portion of Idaho. We have more winter weather advisories and winter storm watches in effect for areas of Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Also freeze warnings in effect for western Colorado, portion of Utah. Also wind advisory with southeastern areas of New Mexico. Special weather statements in Colorado. Also into portions of Nebraska, South Dakota, and Wyoming. High wind watches also, and special weather statements for portions of southeast Wyoming. Severe thunderstorm watches over here in portions of central Texas. Tornado watches and severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for areas of North Texas, Oklahoma, into areas of Kansas. You've got southern Nebraska to Kansas, to Oklahoma, to North Texas, to eastern and northeastern areas of New Mexico, southeast and eastern Colorado. We have some red flag warnings for you guys as well. We've got tornado watches and tornado warnings ongoing up here in portion of Iowa, and also into portion of Wisconsin, and also got tornado watches and hydro issues in northern Illinois. Flood watches and warnings over Michigan, northern Indiana, northern Ohio. Severe thunderstorm watches and warnings in Ohio, portion of Indiana. More up here in Pennsylvania, New York State, over in the portion of Massachusetts, also into areas of New Hampshire. We got some special weather statement for North Carolina, South Carolina. Got some air quality alert for a couple counties in the Horry and Marion County, South Carolina regions. Dense fog up here around the Great Lakes region, stretching into Wisconsin and northeastern Minnesota. Got some small craft advisory along the coastal areas in New York City, south around the Florida Keys, southern California to Washington State with a few gale warnings, and also a little bit around the Alaska region as well. So I think we got everything covered on the watch and warn advisory map. So we're going to move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for your Wednesday. There's that slight risk up here around Cleveland to Pittsburgh, portion of Pennsylvania, Milwaukee down toward Wichita Falls, north of Abilene. Marginal risk from portions of the Mexican U.S. border all the way over to areas of New York State, stretching up to Michigan and Wisconsin, and also southern Minnesota. General thunderstorms elsewhere. Portland, Oregon, Eugene, Oregon, also toward Boise, Idaho, portion of Nebraska, northern Michigan, also New York State down toward Philadelphia. Alright, tornado probability rolls out like this. We got 2% in the green from Texas to Pennsylvania to Michigan to Wisconsin to Iowa, and there's that 5% across Wichita Falls, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa, Springfield, for EF2 or greater tornado for your Wednesday. Damaging winds 5 to 15%, stretching from Texas to the northeast, and also Michigan and Wisconsin. Large hail, stretching again from areas of Texas to areas of New York State, Michigan, Wisconsin, over toward Minnesota. And it refreshed, so we're going to have to wait till it comes back up. Shouldn't take too long, and we're about done with this page here. Let's go back to the large hail. That's what we was on, and the significant large hail will be from Abilene to Oklahoma City, Tulsa, just southeast of Wichita, Kansas. Could be some baseball to golf ball size hail for you guys as well for your Wednesday. Alright, here's the outlook for Thursday. Your Thursday. Couldn't get it out, but there we go. For your Thursday, this is what it looked like. We have a marginal risk for portions of portion of Arkansas, Missouri, over to areas of New York State. General thunderstorm from portion of Maine to Texas, and then again from Utah to Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Alright, probability rolls out like this. 5% from portion of Arkansas, Missouri to New York State. Could not rule out a slight risk could be added later on down the road. Alright, let's move on into day number 4. We have 15% from Wichita Falls all the way to Minneapolis, La Crosse, and then from Oklahoma City to Des Moines, Iowa, 30%. That's a significant severe weather event looks to occur in that area for day 4, since they already got it 30% highlighted. Looks to be pretty significant with large tornado, large hail, and also damaging winds over 70 miles per hour. Alright, here it moves over here to Cleveland, to Louisville, Indianapolis, also Cincinnati. That's 15% risk area in that general vicinity. Alright, now let's move on into the weather radar, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, we can see the thunderstorms and showers over Texas, Oklahoma, some activity around Denver, Colorado, South Dakota, Minnesota, and there's some severe thunderstorms up here in Wisconsin, moving towards Chicago. There's that severe thunderstorm moving to Ohio. There's more in Pennsylvania, straight from New York State to Boston. All that activity will affect Boston, New York City, Washington, D.C. as that line shifts to the south and east. Got some activity over Maine, New Brunswick area, and a little bit of towards Seattle, Washington, and Oregon areas as well. So, excuse me. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.